Yo, champs of the bacon, welcome back to Legendary Adventures. My name is Eli, aka a Big Sauce Gamer Time.
And I'm Becky, aka Small Fry.
That's right.
What?
Bam.
The first community day of the year is Machop!
And it's starting off right with 3 times catch Stardust.
Yes.
Now, fam, if this is your first time here, welcome to Legendary Adventures. We love to go ahead and provide you with all the community day tips, tricks, and all the details that you need to know on how to best prep for your day and event so that you can maximize not only the boost of the event in itself, but so that you go ahead and make the most of it as well. And of course, for all our returning fams, thank you so much. And of course, let's get into the nitty gritty. We like to go ahead and break it down in regards to what are the perfect IVs, what are the levels that you want to stay in underneath to go ahead and catch a Machop or the Community Day Pokemon and keep it for either Ultra League, Great League, of course the Master Leagues. We want to go ahead and touch base in regards to what's in the special Community Day box. And of course, you know, what else is with the mix in itself.
Alright, so kicking things off, Saturday, January 16th from 11 to 5 p.m. your local time zone, you're going to be able to find Machops out in the wild. And if you're lucky, if you're extremely lucky, or if you're just lucky, you're going to be able to find that shiny green Machop.
The Mini Hulk.
Which is so dope. And like we said, we already have 3 times catch Stardust. If you have the star piece on, it's 600 Stardust per catch. So that adds up very quickly.
Oh,
so
yeah.
How many star pieces do we need for this 6-hour grind time?
12. You're going to need 12 star pieces to go ahead and be running from beginning to end to go ahead and maximize, you know, your whole entire catching. So, I mean, this is the event. This is the event that if you have the gotchas, the Pokeballs, the little eggs, whatever it is that you use to go ahead and auto catch, this is the event you want to go ahead and utilize. Make sure that, you know, your timer is set so that on the hour when it goes ahead and resets, you kick it back up.
And then on top of that, it's going to be 3-hour instance per usual. So you're only going to need 2. And the special move for this community day is Payback.
Ooh.
That dark type move.
This is going to be great. So it may not be the best move to have on the evolved form of Machop, which is Machop, the final evolution, if you're going to use for Great League, because you kind of want Rock Slide for it, because it, you know, there's a lot of flyers in that league. But with that said, Ultra League and Master League, where there's Mewtwo's, where there's a lot of Ghost type Pokemon, you're going to want to use this because your Payback in itself is going to be a great shield baiter. It's going to go ahead and hit when it needs to hit. Is it a game changer? Definitely, because now Machop won't be
just a fighting type. It's just gonna be fighting plus with a dark type move. That's gonna be so dope. And talking about Machamp, you're gonna need 125 candies to bring it from Machop all the way to Machamp.
Unless you trade.
Unless you do some trades, but with the pandemic, it's pretty hard to do some trades right now, fam. So
unless you're within 40 kilometers.
So be sure to be using those Pinap berries. Acquire as many Pinap berries as you can, and also Pokeballs. Pokeballs.
That's right. That's why we're giving you a week in advance notice to go ahead and get as many Pokeballs as you can, because again, the Stardust event, you're going to want to be grinding as much as you can to go ahead and take advantage of the 6 hours, just the whole entire event, and then catch it away.
And clear out that Pokemon space, fam. Like Eli said, just worry about catching. So for all those people that love to take AR photos, there is going to be surprise encounters through the snapshots. And be sure, fam, to be tagging us at Legendary Adventures on Twitter, on Instagram, because we want to see how talented you guys are. We want to see those AR photos, because that would be dope.
I want to be inspired.
Yeah,
I want to be filled with jealousy of how good you are, and I want to go ahead and be motivated to go out there and share some photos right back at you.
Yeah, we'll repost you guys for sure. On top of that, there's also going to be a special research story for $1 or equivalent to your current currency called Straight to the Top Machop.
Yes. Now, do note that if you already went ahead and bought your console ticket for the event coming up in February, then you're already covered for this storyline in itself. Now, we don't know what research task entails yet, but it always provides a few goodies in itself, like Pokeballs.
Right.
So definitely want to go ahead and partake in.
And also, pretty good IVs, man. You don't really get really bunk IVs from the story, so that's another way of getting good IVs. And there's also going to be a Machop Community Day box for 1280 Pokecoin as usual, which is going to be featuring an Elite Charge TM,
a must,
4 incense.
Okay, yeah, it comes in handy for this event, yes.
4 star piece.
You're
and
gonna need them.
30 Ultra Balls.
Yeah, normally I'm very against the community day box because I don't like buying Pokeballs. But this is one of those few events where it's like, you know, the 3 times catch Stardust, and again, I'm emphasizing it so crazy. Every ball matters. Now, as a quick reminder, because I know a lot of you like hatching your eggs on community days because it's the time that you are able to do the most walking, you know, within your safe designated area. Do note that if you're rocking that star piece in itself, because of the 3 times Stardust event, it's 2,400 to 4,800 for 2K.
Okay.
Then you're looking at 4,800 to 9,200 for the 5K, and 10Ks are 9,200 to 14,700. So that's Stardust, like, as you all know, let's get into it. As always, we'd like to go ahead and provide you with what is the perfect IV. Yes, you can hit star 4, and based on your level of trainer, you're gonna be able to see what is that item for itself. Personally, we love knowing what it is ahead of time because when you see it, you just get that much more excited in regards to it.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna pass it up. Obviously, you have to know what the perfect IVs are for sure.
Right. And normally you may pass one up because it's not shiny when you're shiny checking.
So the perfect IV for a research encounter, you're looking for 548, and then if you're hatching it, the perfect IV is 730.
Now, if you happen to come across one in the wild, you're looking at 1096, but if it's weather boosted, 1187.
And it's weather boosted by?
Oh, clouds, cloudy weather. For my level 40 trainers, which a good majority of you have already made that or have already started crossing past that, you're looking at 1278.
Okay.
We want to make sure that you all know that there is a cap. There is a cap of like, okay, well, if I want something for Great League, what is it?
So for the cap for Great League, it's no more than 438 combat power out in the wild in order to make it to the Great League.
And keep it under 1,500. Now, do note that this is the hundo, because there is a possibility that it can be a hundo on it or give you the best possibility to be within that range for a tier 3.
Right, there is multiple hundos out in the wild, fam, and we're just giving you the cap.
Yeah. So with that said, the ultras in itself, if you want to get wicked wild with it, 1022 is the absolute cap, like the absolute cap, and I'm talking about that it's like 2 points away from getting. If that's too close for you, and I get it, based on what your level may be.
But that would be so ideal, because when you're evolving it, it'll be the closest to the cap.
The safety net is 986. 986 for a possible hundo, for what can go ahead and definitely get you to Ultra League and have a beast in that. That's what you need.
So anything over than that is going to be in the Master League.
Word. So fam, with all the information that we have here, we just, again, stress on it. Make sure that on your day to play, you stay hydrated, you got the extra phone chargers, of course...
Yeah, you get lots of candies, man, to make it into those XL candies so you can push it all the way up. To max it out all the way up.
No, she's absolutely right. But she said candy, and I'm like, yes, I need energy, fuel, energy drinks, candy. But you're right. Whatever it takes, don't forget to eat. It's a beautiful, long 6-hour grind. Enjoy the game for how it's meant. And as a reminder, you will have 2 hours after the event to go ahead and evolve your Pokemon all the way to the top, make those trades, and of course, be able to get that Calm Day move. As always, fam, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, smash the notification bell, and we'll catch you in the next Legendary Adventures. Peace.